Welcome back to another edition of Sask Energy Billet Report, and very, very pleased and thankful to be joined by Briggy and Dave Pagan from Nipawin, who are longtime billets. How are things going, guys, over there in Nipawin?
We're doing fine.
A little cold up here, but it's okay.
Absolutely. I believe that's province-wide. We got hit pretty hard, but we were spoiled earlier in the winter, so we knew this was coming. We mentioned this is your Sask Energy billet profile, and we're down, or up, I should say, in Nipawin with Briggy and Dave Pagan, longtime billets. How long did you guys billet for? And just a ballpark estimate, how many players have been through the Pagan household?
Well, we were trying to think. I think 89-90 was our first year of billeting. And the numbers, probably 15 or so. Some didn't stay long, some stayed 3 years. So, and then I took a couple, sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. Go ahead.
No, I took a couple years off when I was working 12-hour shifts. So then when I retired, we started up again and have 2 billets since then, but none anymore.
None anymore. Well, nothing wrong with that. I mean, billets, such an incredible importance. Just what did it mean to you sort of to be able to lend that helping hand to the Nipawin Hawks and welcome these young men into your homes?
Well, we started actually when we were starting to get an empty nest. The kids were leaving home and we had room. They needed help with billeting, and it's just nice to have young people around. So that's why we started.
Oh, 100%. And I'm just kind of curious if you don't have to name names, but is there any stories about maybe 1 or 2 of them that jump out at you when you reflect back on the years of billeting?
Go ahead.
Well,
our current coach.
Current coach, yeah. We got some stories about him. But,
okay, here's one you might like. He's a bit of a bootlegger back then.
That's good. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Is there any sort of, I mean, you mentioned that they come into your homes, right? You open the door, you've had 15 or so. It's such an important for the teams to have people like you. I know you said you aren't billeting anymore. Just what went into that decision to just sort of stop and walk away from the billeting?
Well, our age, basically.
Okay.
The kids now are younger than our grandkids. So it's time to step aside and let some younger families enjoy them.
100%. And I mean, and you can also be sort of a mentor to the younger families that are maybe considering about billeting. What are just some words that you would offer to them if there is a family or a group of husband and wife that are maybe on the fence that regarding billeting there in Nipawin?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Actually, I would say go ahead and have kids. They're fun to have. They're all good kids, come from good families. Coaches hold them on a pretty tight leash, so you don't have to worry about problems that way. And they're a lot of fun. You get to learn where they come from and their families. You know,
and also
from all
other
over.
players that come to visit.
100%. And a little help around the house as well, eh?
Well, some of them do.
Maybe not the one you mentioned before.
Yeah, actually, he was pretty good. Yeah.
You know what, I want to just thank.
Well.
Absolutely. I want to thank you so much for joining us. This is Briggy and Dave Pagan from Nipawin on our Sask Energy billet profile. Long-time billets up in Nipawin, no longer billeting, but they do pass along the message to other families in the area and any other organization that it's very much worthwhile. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us here.
Thank you.
All the best. Stay safe.
Have a nice day.
You too. There was Briggy and Dave Pagan from the Nipawin Hawks on your Sask Energy billet profile.